Hey, I'm John Michael Parker. While knocking on doors in 2018, people would often ask me, so what is a state representative? It's a good and important question, and I want to answer it briefly with a quick take on Connecticut Civics 101. Just like with our federal government, the Connecticut state government has an executive branch led by our governor, the judicial branch with our court system, and the legislative branch called the Connecticut General Assembly. That branch has two chambers, the state Senate and the state House of Representatives. There are 36 members of the state Senate and 151 members of the state House. Those are state reps, which is what I'm running for. You with me so far? Okay, good. State Senate districts are pretty big. There's 100,000 constituents in each of them. State rep districts, however, are much smaller, about 23,000 constituents, and usually making up just one or two towns. So the 101st district, which I'm running to represent, has all of Madison and about 2/3 of Durham, which is to say your state representative is your single most direct and personal connection to the Connecticut state government. And unlike your selectmen or your Board of Education or your other municipal leaders and volunteers, your state rep has to fight for you not just here at home, but at the Capitol in Hartford. So what does a state rep do in Hartford? Well, a few things. First, they serve on committees like the Environmental Committee, the Public Health Committee, where they investigate the biggest issues we face as a state and propose solutions to them in the form of bills. Second, they debate and vote on those bills, turning them into law. And finally, they provide constituent services, helping folks from their communities get access to the right state resources, helping them solve everyday problems, like getting the power back on after a storm, or getting access to affordable, high-quality healthcare. Now, all this is to say that the job of a state rep is difficult. It's a big responsibility, and it's an enormous privilege. It requires energy and patience, creativity and pragmatism, advocacy and collaboration. It requires a willingness to work together and to not only getting in the room where it happens, but demanding a seat at the table to actively push Connecticut forward for our future. All right, that's enough for today. I hope you learned something, and I hope you'll check back in the next couple of weeks to learn more about how I would serve as your state representative and some of the issues that I'd work on. Thank you. I'm John Michael Parker, and I approve this message.